We did it. Welcome everybody to Dr. Cush's Exotic Drinks. Myself, I'm Dr. Cush. We're gonna start off with a little game. Who wants to play a game? I want to play a game because I know the answer. I want you guys who tune into this show, some of you 3 nights a week, to watch me as I mostly goof around. I mean, really, what am I doing? I make 1 drink in half an hour. Greatest bartender of all time. I want you to look around, and I want you to tell me what's different about the bar. Now, I'm going to give you some clues, all right? I'll give you some clues. For one, the only person that's ever mentioned that this is an issue is Tiki Tom. Tiki Tom is not here. Maybe some of you other, maybe other ones have, but I remember him specifically. It took me 10 hours from yesterday and today to fix. I did have to pull every bottle out of the bar in order to get this done. And let me do this. It cost me $50. $50 and 10 hours of my time. So that's like $60 if I worked for $1 an hour. So take a look around, see what's different. I'm very excited about it. You guys may not be as excited about it as I am, but I fixed an issue, and in that fixing an issue, I was able to bring something new and fun to the bar. And we'll do the new and fun thing today too. While you do that, let me tell you what we're making. We're making a cocktail today called the Bermuda Triangle. Now, if you're frantically scanning the internet looking for the Bermuda Triangle cocktail so that you can make your own, there is not a unified theory on this cocktail. Lots of different people over lots of different eras, mostly from the 1980s straight on till now, have been making a cocktail called the Bermuda Triangle. I am now going to attempt to unify the Bermuda Triangle belt into what I think should be the normal thing to call a Bermuda Triangle. So that's what we're doing. Hopefully you guys are interested in that. We are using an ingredient that I don't use that often. Typically when I see that there's ginger beer in a cocktail, I order something else. Ginger beer is not, I don't know, most ginger beer cocktails taste about the same. But because of how important I think this cocktail could be, we're going to throw ginger beer in there. A very popular ingredient. Let me say hello to the people. This is Forlorn Hope. Stumbled in first. Says muddle. I think what he means is muddle that like button. Sean then, of course, comes in and undoes that. Shawnee Pandabaker, good evening. Says muddle twice. Now, I just want to say real quick, do not muddle the like button twice. Doubling the muddle undoes the original muddle. It is a negative plus a positive. That brings us back to 0. If you want to muddle multiple times, remember, always muddle in odds. There's no real lesson there. Greetings to our good friend Moose. Moo. It's Moose, everybody. Oh my goodness, look what we got here. Cyrus is here. We got, I know what he wants. He wants one of these. One of his favorites. And then wait. I have another one. Did I remember both of them? The little kid says I did. Cheers to Tiki Cord from Disneyland. Shout out to my dad, K-Dog. Oh, my dad calls himself G-Dog. So I understand the dogs as dads, dads as dogs. I get it. What is going up? What is going up? What is going up, K-Dog? What is up and what is going on, K-Dog? Glad to have you. We are... What? Oh, you can't hear this at all? Uh-oh, that's bad news. You can't hear that? 1 second. Give me a second. I will fix this. Input. Then output here. I love that since you guys couldn't hear that, there was a moment where I was just staring at the camera and just smiling a little bit. Let me see if I get the other one there, Cyrus. I think I did it. Let me ask one more time. Did I do it? That's the kind of show it is. Welcome to the show, K-Dog. Good to have you. Let's see what else we got in here. We got Kyle Tender is here, obviously. DC David Clark, winner of the 2023 Cush Tucky Derby. Cheers from, I guess that would make sense that Captain Jack and Coke and Tiki Court are out there. Shout outs to our good friend K-Dog. Susan Lang is asking about the flowers. No, Susan Lang not watching the show quite enough. The soundboard's not working. There we go. Didn't hear anything. Didn't either. Okay, great. Well, so we're catching up. They drink for the unification belt. That's exactly what we're doing. You're very welcome to you, Cyrus. Always a pleasure to play those silly sound effects. It seems like nobody is really guessing at what has changed about the bar, and I get it. I understand that we don't want to play a guessing game. We're looking around. We're not really understanding. Well, the reason that I wanted to do this drink today is not necessarily because I care about the history or the future of the Bermuda Triangle cocktail. That's not what it is. What I wanted was a dark and stormy variation. Why? Well, because for about 8 hours yesterday and another 2 today, putting up weather stripping in this bar. Where's the weather stripping? Don't worry about it. Well, one of these days we'll exchange power. Yeah, absolutely, Paul. One day we'll get that done. Anyway, spent 8 hours yesterday and about 2 hours today putting up the weather stripping, so you guys didn't see what was going on. I have replaced all of the bar's lights. Now, what does that do? You see this thing right here? I don't know how many of you remember that, but there's a problem with shutter speed. So I put my camera right there, this one right there, at 30 frames per second. This light used to blink at a different speed. So what would happen? We would get a rolling shutter effect. It would look like it was like blinking. The lights weren't blinking. It just looked like they were blinking. So it looked like a crappy lights. All right, so I went to this company called Govee. Govee, they're not a sponsor of the show. I really wish they would, because I would do all of my lights in Govee if they were, but they're not. So what did I do? I replaced all my lights. And what does that mean for us? I will tell you what that means for us. It means that at any moment we could experience a thunderstorm. Now at Dr. Cush's Exotic Drinks, we can have thunderstorms. I'm pretty excited. Oh, I gotta turn on the rain too. There we go. We'll stop that there. Anyway, now we can have things like rain. We can have things like, I don't know. Let's see, what else can we have? There are fireworks. One sec. Oh, this is just fire. I can light the bar on fire. I don't have a sound effect for that yet, guys, but I will. This is lightning. This is just regular old lightning. Not quite as exciting. Snowfall. Oh my gosh, universe. That's the universe. That's what it looks like. Anyway, we are now fully equipped at Dr. Cush's Exotic Drinks to give everybody that has some sort of epileptic situation a real fit. So I do apologize about that. We're going to keep our lights right here without all of this garbage, all this flutter. No more flutter, but we are good to go. Okay. Thought maybe more fanfare. Okay, let's get into this cocktail then. Lots of fun people have attempted this cocktail. People like Gaz Regan has attempted this cocktail. There's a cocktail named this. It is called the Bermuda Triangle on a Norwegian cruise. Yeah, I can't believe Tom noticed the lights. Yeah, honestly. It drove me crazy because I'm staring at myself the way you guys are looking at the TV. I'm also staring at it, and it just would do this rolling shutter effect, and there was literally nothing I could do. So what did I do? I spent 10 hours and $50 to replace all of this lights, and now I have a whole new light. Okay. Oh, thank you, Bon Bon. Bonbon likes it. Bonbon winner of the 2025 Cush Tiki Derby. Okay, this cocktail, just like a lot of other cocktails that have names that, you know, why wouldn't you? You know, if there's not an established cocktail called the Bermuda Triangle cocktail, you should make one. That's just all there is to it. So a number of people have done it. I'm sort of taking different versions of this cocktail to sort of shove it all into one thing. We're gonna see how it does. Start with this empty. Oh, look at, oh yes, look at these lights now. Oh, does this impress you? They're green. Used to be blue. Now they're green. Okay, anyway, start with an empty little situation here. We are going to be floating our rum on top. I do think that the Bermuda Triangle and the dark and stormy should be similar, and so we are going to separate that out. So if you start to freak out, Cush, you haven't put any rum in there, hold on. We're going to put it in at the very end. So let's build this. We're going to start off cheapest ingredients first as much as we can. We want to go here. This is just our lime juice. Thank you, Sean. Oh, thank you, Sean. Sean is impressed with the green. It's green, but a little blue. Oh, a little blue. I couldn't get rid of that little blue part. It works in sections. Anyway, just know, for Bonbon specifically, is Doug here? What's up, Dougie? Oh, there's Dougie D. Bonbon, we wish and try we were there for his niece's wedding and the whole time. Okay, well, Doug couldn't make it. What was I saying? I forget. Anyway, let's go ahead and put in 3/4 of an ounce of some lime juice. A lot of these recipes skip the lime juice. A lot of recipes that include things like the mules, the whole mule family. Doesn't put lime juice in for some reason. I like, a lot of people don't. I like lime juice in my cocktails, especially if they're going to be fruity. 3/4 of an ounce. We want to sort of balance out all the sweet from the fruity. We're going to be putting in some more sweet at the end in the form of some ginger beer. I found some ginger beer in the very, very back of my refrigerator. It says its expiration date, I will tell you. August 16th. It does not give me a year, though. Does Bundaberg still make this? I don't know. Listen, I may die. I may just absolutely die from some bad ginger beer. What a tough... Be like me getting eaten by alligators or falling off boats. I don't like to go on boats, and I don't really care for alligators. If I die from ginger beer, I had a rough little go of it. I did not like ginger beer that much, and so if that's how it goes... People are going to be weirded out. They're going to think maybe I'm still alive, like an Elvis situation. This is pineapple juice, fresh squeeze. We're going to go ahead and put in a little less than half an ounce. We don't need this to be a big pineapple explosion. Oh gosh, do I have pineapple explosion on my lights? I listen, for a while you guys are going to have to let me play with my lights because I'm very excited about it. Maybe like tropical? That's natural, so it'd be like down here. Maybe beach? Sunset, sunrise. Oh, I wish they put these in alphabetical order. How about wave? Cool. We just threw... That looks cool. We just threw in some pineapple juice. We are riding the wave of my brand new lights. And we're going to reach back here and grab some passion fruit. A lot of the recipes that I saw for this cocktail do not include passion fruit. It's just sort of a dark and stormy that has pineapple juice in it. A lot of them, though, I saw were somewhat passion fruit forward and would skip the ginger beer altogether. I want passion fruit. So we're just going to grab a little bit of passion fruit. This is Chinola passion fruit liqueur. We're going to go ahead and put in... what do we call it? A little less than half an ounce. Excellent. All right, we can put it on something easier. What about spring? Now it's springtime. Okay. Smelling good so far. Cheers to you, Low Carb Cocktail Guy, as well. Just in case Low Carb Cocktail Guy didn't watch the beginning of the show, we have brand new lights in the bar, and I'm very excited about it. Maybe we'll do Ripple. Okay. what was I saying? Oh, a lot of recipes for this cocktail called for orange juice. Now, I will warn you about going down the 3-juice rabbit hole. There is a 3-juice rabbit hole. Once you put 3 juices into a cocktail, not including citrus juice, once you got your passion fruit, once you got your pineapple juice, I would be wary of putting in that 3rd juice. And if you have a juice to cut out, I would cut out orange juice. I don't particularly think orange juice works well in a lot of cocktails. It just doesn't go. I mean, like, you know, a mimosa, absolutely. I will drink mimosas all day. I will drink more mimosas than most humans on Earth. Nope. I'm a big, where is my orange bitters? Orange flower water, that's not what I want. Oh, orange bitters, great. So I wouldn't worry. I wouldn't, if I was you, put in orange juice into this cocktail. It's going to make it too thick. It's going to make it taste way too much like the Norwegian Cruise Line version of this cocktail. So a good way to skip over that is either to do something like orange curacao. We already have a liqueur in here. We don't need to more mimosas than mosta. I'm going to paint a picture for you guys. Kyle is sitting in front of his, Kyle doesn't have a computer. Kyle has a tablet that has a keyboard on it. He is sitting in front of his keyboard right now with his gargantuan gloves, typing like this. And as soon as he sent that, he giggled to himself. I would bet all of my money. I don't have much. Spent my last $60 putting up all the stuff in here. I guarantee he did that. And then he just went down and probably pulled one of these, like a full-on, like, hand in front of face giggle. This is orange flower water. That is not orange flower water. Those are orange bitters. That's different than orange flower water. These are orange bitters. Those have booze in them. Just going to give you a little bit of orange flavor to it. Oh, this is going to give me a headache. Let's go back to the normal for a second, and then we'll put on it. When we do the final, you know, when I dance up here. We'll do a whole dance party. Okay. Feeling good about this. Let's go ahead and give this a shake. Remember what I told you earlier. Don't yell at me for not putting booze in yet. We're going to float the booze atop. We're going to put the booze right there on top of the drink. So it'll be a 2-layered situation. Kyle is the goat. He kind of laughs like a goat. Oh, there's no way that's going to come up now, right? I got to do this. The only problem with these lights right now is, first of all, they're going to give me a headache. Second of all, I can't do, where's my goat sounds? Oh, exclamations, right. That's kind of how Kyle laughs. Okay. God, I had a lot to say, and then I'm not going to say anything. Give this a shake. Excellent. We're going to use the ice that's already in here. We want that big piece of cracked ice. A little bit of shaved ice. Bonbon's favorite, the goat sound. I think that's Bonbon's favorite. I know. Listen, when I'm trying to get to sleep, I will often put on a movie that I like. The movie is called Windy City Heat. It's probably my favorite movie of all time. I know it word for word. There is no part of that movie that I don't know inside and out. I think I could probably act it out. In it is a character named Perry Caravello. Now, he's not a character. He's a real guy. It's a whole situation. We'll do that some other time. But in the movie, he screams a lot. Now, for me, that doesn't bother me. I'm used to the screams. I know exactly when the screams are coming. For my wife, I think it scares the crap out of her sometimes when suddenly, just out of nowhere, there is a loud scream. A loud, like, he does a Sam Kinison scream, if anybody knows what that is. Screams really loudly, and it really, I think it would be terrifying to other people. I have a hard time sleeping without that movie, so I do it on low, and then I put my headphones in real deep. I still do think I scare her sometimes. Anyway, I think that sometimes Bon Bon is either at her desk at work listening to the show, and then suddenly in comes and it scares her a little bit. This is ginger beer. Lots of different flavors or lots of different branding of ginger beer. Thank you. Yes, Motu Jen. Oh, go follow Motu Jen. If you guys want to like, follow somebody on Instagram. If you're just like looking to follow somebody on Instagram, Motu Jen is killing it out there. She's the producer of the show. She's also my wife. She does two things. She does like three things, but two of those things are my wife and producing the show. She's doing great at both of them. We're gonna go ahead and put in 2.5 ounces of some ginger beer. I think the Bundaberg is nice. Bundaberg is not the gingeriest of all ginger beers, and personally for me, I like that. I don't need a super gingery ginger beer. Ginger beer, very different than ginger ale. I say that as if everybody on earth knows that, but everybody on earth at this point should probably have an idea. Ginger ale and ginger beer are two very different things. Ginger beer is made by actually fermenting ginger. That's where you get the bubbles in the ginger beer. It's actually the sugar in the ginger being eaten up by the little yeasts, and they're farting out these bloop bloop bloops. Farting out the carbon dioxide, whatever the heck is in there. Ginger ale is a ginger flavored syrup. So they're just taking ginger, they're masticating with some sugar, they're probably pulling out the oils through the ginger process, and then they're squishing it down, and then they are adding it back into some already flavored water. There is a difference when you're making syrups as to whether you want to flavor the water or if you want to add water to the flavor. We would always usually want to add water to the flavor. That's how ginger beer works versus flavoring the water, which is what ginger ale does. Did I say that right? Okay. I've been watching some YouTubes, and some guy on there, I'd never heard this. Some guy on there was like, "Hey, idiot! Why are you layering your drinks with your bar spoon upside down? Don't do that, dummy." He was not a nice bartender. I did not care for his attitude. He said you should always layer your stuff with it like this. I didn't know that. Craig Herman, I also love calling ethanol yeast pee. Yeah. I guess it is like, it's a mix. It's kind of like what birds do. Like, do birds pee or do they poo? I think they do the same thing at the exact same time. That's why, Kurt Vonnegut once said, what's the white stuff in bird poo called? It's bird poo too. Listen, it's a little pee, it's a little poo. It's a little gross. That's why they tell you not to drink so much alcohol. I don't listen to them. Let's see how this does. I don't know why that guy was so mean about it, but if he's got a point, I'm interested. We're going to put in 2 full ounces of some. It seems like it's just getting caught in the spoon there, though. Oh, is that a better way to do it? I guess. There we go. 2 full ounces of some ginger or some dark rum. Oh, this is Tiki Tom's bottle. Thank you, Tiki Tom. I mentioned Tiki Tom 2 times today. Once for this, once for his rum. Didn't show up. I don't teach him. Oh, thank you, Bon Bon. I forgot to announce exactly what this is. This is, of course, I guess this is, of course,
it's a floater.
It's a floater. We did a little floater there. Doesn't exist out west. Never. Oh gosh. You guys. Oh, Barrett's for ginger beer. I don't know. Low carb cocktail guy. Big fan of Goslings. Are they low carb? I guess we'll never know. I'm sure somebody does. Bon Bon likes Fever Tree. Yeah, lots of different types of ginger beer, all over there. Okay. Learned about it on that one on How to Drink, if I remember it correctly. I assume that's HTD is How to Drink with what's his name. I like that show. I think he's a good guy. Seems like a good guy. Never worked in a bar. Pretty proud of that. I worked in bars. I'm also pretty proud of that. The floater's great. I don't want to just get a big old mouthful of rum. Oh, gosh. 1 second. I do want to... since this is basically a dark and stormy version of this cocktail, I do think it's appropriate that we throw on a little rainstorm as we drink it. What do you need in every rainstorm? You need a little umbrella. There we go. This right here, a great cocktail that I sort of just made up. I have no idea if it's great. I think it might be just fine. We're going to find out. We're going to go ahead and put this in here. This is the Bermuda Triangle. This hopefully is the unified version of the Bermuda Triangle. It is a dark and stormy variation, which is why we have made it dark and stormy in the bar. Let's do the full effect, shall we? Oh, is that as long as the rainstorm goes? I'm gonna need a longer rainstorm. 1 second. Let me just start the rain again. Yeah, we're gonna need a longer than a minute rainstorm. Cheers to you guys. I promise I will learn how to do this much faster in the future. This was so good, I think we might need a dance party. I gotta turn the lights back on though, otherwise I'm dancing in the dark. I'm pretty excited about my lights, so you guys are gonna have to get used to it. I'm gonna put them to good use at some point. Color, there we go, and back to normal. Cheers. Missed the reaction on my face. Yeah, honestly, as far as ginger beer cocktails go, I really think that ginger beer cocktails sort of kneecap themselves because they end up tasting a lot like ginger beer. Unless you can find strong flavors to put in there. Now, could I put a little bit more pineapple in there? I probably could have. Probably could have put a touch more pineapple in there. A guy named Simon Difford has a version of this cocktail. He says, I think 1.2 milliliters is all he puts in there, or maybe 12 milliliters. I don't think that's enough. So I doubled that, I think. I don't know how milliliters work. So I put in a little less than half an ounce. I feel like that's probably an appropriate amount. Would more pineapple juice in here probably work? It probably would. You run real close to it being a pineapple cocktail, and pineapple cocktails can also, the same way that a ginger beer does. Uh-oh. Newsflash, educated barfly just added rainstorm and stroke to his show. Uh-oh! Oh no, did he do it before I did? Doubt it. I'm envious. Oh, sorry. Oh, what's going on? This reminds me of a normal summer in Norway. Rain, rain, and other rain. Well, sorry, buddy. I know you probably tuned into the show for no rain. This is not the case anymore. We are now a rain show, so hopefully we all love it. A really simple way to make a cocktail, guys. I took 2 different recipes that had the same name. Found the good stuff. A little bit of pineapple juice, rum, ginger beer, and orange bitters was one version of this. Then there was pineapple, passion fruit, orange juice, rum, soda water, something else in there. So I just took the stuff that I liked. Most of one, put a little bit of that passion fruit to the other one. Found out that a lot of those things end up working. Bonbon, I do believe he is joking. I have to assume that he's joking. Now, maybe next week, Maybe he won't be. But right now, I doubt that anybody else has a rainstorm at their bar. Maybe they do, but did they spend 10 hours yesterday doing it? Highly doubted. Let's end this with this is the summer vibes. Someone's stealing. Oh, there we go. Dave Herman has a really good point. Stealing someone's thunder is directly related to the theft, a staged thunder effect in old British theater. Now we know. I didn't know that, actually. I was a theater major. Probably should have paid attention in class. Did a lot of crosswords in class. Cheers to you guys. Yeah, it's certainly better. Okay, that's what we got, guys. We are. What day is it? Gosh, it's Thursday. It's Friday Eve. We have Friday tomorrow. We have our long class on Saturday. So pull up a chair. I guarantee there will be lighting effects in that class. Hopefully, I can find somebody to do the lighting effects for me so that I'm not sitting here pushing all these buttons. But there's a chance that I won't be able to. And you guys will sort of have to listen to that. Here's some relaxation. How about Awaken? Oh, that's Awaken? That's a little too much. That's Days. Oh, Days. Much calmer. Thank you guys so much. My wife was also a theater major and also didn't know that. Stealing someone's thunder. Okay, that's what I got for you guys. We'll be back here on Saturday to hang out and make more drinks and get our stuff done. If you are interested at all, I will be speaking at Tiki Oasis in San Diego. I will be doing my seminar called The 25 Mysteries of the Home Bartender Revealed. That's what it's called. We are going to be basically in that thing. I'm going to be taking all of the things that I learned as the head of beverage for a major Los Angeles bar company, and how I then, excuse me, it's ginger beer, and then how I translated all of those things so that they could work for my home bar. Things like how to preserve syrups, things like how to flavor, how to flavor ingredients and not flavor water, and how to do that on a small scale, how to create home menus. That's basically what we're going to be talking about. If you guys are interested at all, you guys can go to tikioasis.com. Check me out there. If you are interested in helping me out to get to Tiki Oasis, I spent my last $50 on these lights. You guys can help me out a couple ways. I do have a Venmo, a PayPal, or a Patreon. All of those ways are really good. Otherwise, tell your friends about it. Just like K-Dog is new to this show because Captain Jack and Tiki Court invited him in. Maybe now we'll have K-Dog join the chat and just make this place a merrier place. We don't have a K-Dog yet, and I do think most places need a something dog. I guess my dad shows up, he's G-Dog. Don't call him that. I swear, do not call him that. I cannot have that go to his head. And if you can't do any of that stuff, we do classes Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays here at Dr. Cush's Exotic Drinks, where we make drinks and hang out and play with lights. There's no way I'm going to get these things to work, so instead of what I normally do, which is do a little, what do you call that? A little, like a soundbite outro. Instead, we're going to have a dance outro. So this is Pop and C. Until next time, what do we always say? That one's not very good. What's like the craziest one I can do? That's pretty good. Until next time, what do we always say? Bye-bye. Ow! Step on a bottle cap. Bye-bye. Sorry, I couldn't get the things to work. We're going to try that one more time. Bye-bye.